I saw the sign. I missed it somewhere.
All right. We're going to dive right into our warm-up and go ahead with some jumping jacks. As you're starting to warm up, I will let you know that you will need, we do have some step-ups today, so if you have something that you're comfortable kind of stepping onto or off of, although I will give you an alternative if you don't have anything. You'll want your weight, of course, if you have one. We're going to go into some squats now. What else do we have? We need lots of energy. I think that's about it. A towel if you don't have a weight. All right, so now we're going to bring our feet nice and wide and we're going to sit down side to side into our lateral squats. Just stretch down as deep as you can comfortably get there. For anybody who's new to joining us on Saturdays, I know most of the virtuals through the week are what we call solo, which means the trainer is on the screen doing the workout and talking to you at the same time. But on Saturdays here, I do the mic work, so I'm Amy on the mic, so you can't see me, and Kate does the workout on screen. So I'm a little bit spoiled in that I get a person. We're going to switch into now our hip hinges. So let's bring our hands up gently behind our ears, and then we're going to send our hips back as if you're trying to close a door with your bum. You should have a soft bend in the knees, and you should be feeling a good stretch down the back of the legs. So normally I talk on the mic, Kate does the workout, although we do at times, if either of us is unavailable, sometimes Kate will do a solo here and there, I will do a solo here and there if Kate is not available. But you usually get some combination of the two of us every Saturday. All right, we're gonna stay down in the bottom of that hip hinge and throw in our stick-ups now. So you wanna reach as far forward as you can, squeeze the elbows back towards your back pockets. As you are doing this, you wanna think about pushing your hands up to the ceiling. Should feel the shoulders and the upper back warming up. Perfect, and then we'll stand up again. We're gonna go into some alternating reverse lunges. So big step back, drop that back knee as close to the floor as you can, and then switching legs each time. Do try to get a little bit of speed here, get that heart rate going. Excellent, and then we'll go ahead and settle down onto one knee. We're gonna start with our hip flexor stretch. So hands are gonna go up as we shift the hips forward, and then we're gonna bring the hands down and sink the hips back, and we'll float in and out of that a few times. Get as much range of motion as you can here. It is okay to arch your back as is comfortable for you. And then as you rock back, you might, if you rock back far enough, you might be able to get a little stretch in the hamstring of that front leg. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and plant our hands down inside that front leg and do our twists back and forth to the ceiling. So reaching back and then coming down and reaching up in the opposite way. Try to look up towards the ceiling as you're twisting back. Awesome, and then we'll go ahead and switch sides. So we're gonna start with that hip flexor stretch again. So arms are going up overhead, hips are going forward, and then we're gonna rock down and back. Perfect, and then we'll go ahead and plant our hands down on this side and do our twists back and forth to the ceiling. Newton, is that Vivian sitting on the stairs behind you, or is that another random person? It is Vivian. Hi, Vivian. I hope your foot feels better soon. I hope it was worth it too. Did you? I hope hopefully you won at pickleball. Goodness, there's a boot on it. All right, we're gonna go into our push-up to down dog. So one push-up and then stretch those hips back up into your down dog, and we will float in and out of this relatively quickly a few times. But once you get a couple push-ups in, if you want to hang out in that down dog for a little bit longer, feel free. Awesome. And then whenever you're ready, we'll walk our feet in. We're going to finish up in a low squat hold. And while you are hanging out there, you can throw in some wrist circles in both directions. All right. So we have two kind of main parts to the workout today and then a finisher. So first part is 4 exercises, and this is where we have the step up. So again, if you have something that you are comfortable kind of stepping up onto, have that handy, but if not, just hang tight and we'll give you something else to do. So we're going to do alternating step ups for 45 seconds. So I want you to kind of think of the top point as your start. So you can always have one foot planted on that surface. We're going to step up, driving that front foot through the step, and then we're going to switch legs up there. We're going to step down with the opposite foot, keep that foot planted, and then step right back up. So key here is you want to stay as soft as you can on that back foot. So we want to come down nice and softly, and then we want to try to avoid jumping off the back foot, really, really focusing on kind of pulling that front foot through the surface. So you can load this up with one weight up high, or if you have 2 weights, you can hold 2 weights at your side. So we're going to do those for 45 seconds. Then we're going to go into some push-ups. So just some regular old push-ups. You have a couple of options here. You can do them on the floor from your toes if you can. Drop to your knees if you need to. And then you can also do them to an inclined surface. You could go to potentially the same surface that you're doing your step-ups on. The higher up your hands are, the easier the push-up will be. So this is a great way to kind of scale it back a little bit while staying on your toes. Then we're going to go into a one-arm row with a pause. So you're going to take your weight in one hand. You're going to hinge forward. Support yourself with that front hand on your bench or chair, or you can also rest your elbow on the front knee if you don't have anything. We're going to squeeze the shoulders back, push the chest out, and drive our elbow towards our back pocket. So that weight should be coming back pretty close to your hip. We're going to hold a quick pause at the top, and then we're going to come back down and repeat. So just think about trying to maybe count to like 3 or 5 or somewhere around there in your head when you're in that top position. And then we're going to finish up with some bicycle abs. If you don't have a weight for the one-arm row, you're going to do a towel row instead. So you will pull apart hard on that towel, hinge forward, and then pull that towel back towards your hips, squeezing the shoulders together behind you. So you'll do that while we do the first arm, and then while everybody else is doing their second arm, you're just going to do some good old jumping jacks. So then we're going to finish up with some bicycle abs on the floor. So on your back, hands are gently behind the ears, and then what we're going to do is kind of pull one elbow to the opposite knee as we push that other leg out straight, and then we're going to switch and go in the other direction. Now, a lot of people do these and they think they need to go really fast as if they're riding a bike, but you just want to actually keep like a medium pace here. It doesn't need to be crazy fast. And we're going to go through all of that 4 times. So if you don't remember everything I just said, I'm going to remind you. I'm going to tell you exactly what to do and when to do it. We are starting with those alternating step-ups. And I also forgot to tell you that if you don't have the surface to stand on, you are going to do just alternating reverse lunges instead. But step ups if you can, and we're going for 45 seconds on these. So grab your weight if you have one, if you would like to use one, and we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. So you want to think about leaning forward over top of that front leg, staying as soft as you can on that back foot. And just check in and make sure that you've got the full front foot on that surface. You should have your heel and toes planted. It's common to start to let our heel drift off the back. Should be feeling lots of quads and lots of glutes here. So your quads are the front of your thighs. Glutes are your bum muscles. And again, we're switching legs every time, coming down nice and soft, driving that top foot through the bench to get back up there. And done. All right, we are gonna get ready for push-ups next. So again, you can be on your toes, on your knees, on the floor, or go hands to an elevated surface. We're going for 30 seconds on these in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, as you are doing your push-ups, I want you to really concentrate on keeping your shoulders down away from your ears, and your elbows should be coming back towards your sides. So they don't have to be tight to your sides, but we want to make sure they're not like flaring way out beside our shoulders. Think about it almost like you want to make an arrow with your arms and your head. Got a few more seconds here. Squeeze out a couple more. Done. All right, so next up we have that one arm row with a pause. So you're gonna grab your weight. Again, if you don't have a weight, this is where you're gonna do that bent over towel row. We'll get into position here. And we're gonna go with the first side, 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, go. So you wanna really try and get that torso as horizontal as you can. Kind of think square to the floor. Really push the chest out, squeeze the shoulders back. And then try not to think too much about pulling the weight up. Just think about driving your elbow towards your back pocket. Your weight just follows as a result of you driving your elbow back. Got 5 more seconds here. Done. All right, we're gonna switch sides and go right into it. If you were doing that towel row, you are now switching to jumping jacks. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. So remember, driving the elbow back, holding that pause at the top, count to 3, count to 5, just somewhere in that range. Just try to keep it consistent. And the main muscle that we're working here is our lat muscle. So right behind your armpit, runs down your back a little bit. You are gonna feel your arms as well, but try to really put all your concentration on squeezing that lat muscle. If you think about squeezing your armpits nice and tight, like you're trying to juice an orange in your armpit, that will help. Done. All right, last exercise of this set, we're coming down onto the floor for our bicycle abs. So on your back, one elbow to the opposite knee. And we are just doing 20 seconds on this one. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. So remember, as you drive, pull one knee and one elbow together. You want to be thinking about pushing that opposite leg out as straight as you can get it. Don't let that foot touch the floor. Just extend it out as far as you can. Done. All right, that is one round down. Grab a quick drink, take a couple deep breaths. We're going to go back to the top. We've got 3 more times through those. Everybody's feeling good so far, I hope. Let me know if you need anything, of course. Feel free to hop in the chat or turn your mic on for a second. We're gonna go again in about 10 seconds with those alternating step-ups or reverse lunges if you don't have a surface to stand on. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, all the focus is on driving that top foot through the bench. We are leaning forward over top of that front leg. Just make sure you're not hunching forward. Keep your posture in check. Just take a peek down and just check in that your knee is staying nice and steady. It should always be moving in the same direction as your toes are pointed. So you don't want that knee to kind of wobble around or cave inside your foot as you're stepping up. Concentrating on our quads and on our glutes. Almost there. Done. All right, push-ups are next. 30 seconds on these. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Just take it one at a time. If you need to take a second at the top between your reps, that's okay. Don't worry about how many push-ups you're getting in. Just try to make every one as perfect as you can. Up on your toes if you can, even if you're just getting like 1 or 2 from your toes and then you drop to your knees, it's always better. 5 more seconds, 1 or 2 more. Done. All right. Our one arm row with a pause, 30 seconds on each side, or your towel row into jumping jacks. First side in 3, 2, 1, go. So again, focus on driving the elbow back. The weight just follows as a result of driving your elbow back. Try to keep a nice loose grip on that weight. Obviously, you have to hold on to it, but try not to death grip it. If you can just kind of gently cup it in your fingers, that'll help you put a little more focus onto your lats. Good solid pause at the top. Done. All right, we're going to switch sides. In 3, 2, 1, go. Great job, great job. Just check in with your position here. Make sure you've got your shoulders squeezed back and your chest pushed out. We don't want to be curled forward. We want to be more flat back, hinged forward. Stay strong in that other shoulder that's supporting your body weight. Make sure you're not just mindlessly sinking into it. Done. All right, coming down for bicycle abs. In 3, 2, 1, go. Just back and forth, back and forth. Again, medium pace here. It doesn't need to be too fast, but you don't have to go super slow. Five seconds. Done. All right, quick little rest. We're gonna go back to the top to those step ups in about 20 seconds. All right. Everybody ready? Step ups, 45 seconds. We are going in 3, 2, 1, go. Good job. Remember, stay focused on that top leg. Should be leaned forward over the top leg with good posture. Driving that foot through your surface, staying as soft and as gentle as you can on that back leg. Looking good, looking good. You're more than halfway here. Again, just one at a time. Excellent, excellent. Nice control on the way down there, Rosemary. Done. All right, we're gonna go straight into our push-ups. In 3, 2, 1, go. Stay strong here. Again, if you need a second between your reps, take it. Check in with your shoulder and elbow position. Remember, everything should be pulled back away from your ears. Good work, good work. Newton, I feel like you could be going faster. There we go, there we go. Big pushes here. Done. All right. One arm row with a pause. You got to work hard enough for Vivian too. Double the reps. All right. First side. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Remember that good solid pause at the top. Putting all your focus on squeezing that lat muscle right behind your armpit. Keeping that loose grip on that weight. A few more seconds here. Done. All right, switch sides. In 3, 2, 1, go. If you were doing that towel row, you should now be doing jumping jacks. Everybody looks fantastic. Nice flat back, chest pushed out, squeeze the shoulders back, drive the elbow towards your back pocket. Done. All right, then let's get right back down for those bicycle abs. 20 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Try to breathe as you do this. Connect your breathing with the movement, whatever feels best to you. But maybe you want to think about breathing out as you pull an elbow and knee together. In as you come back down. Done. All right, one more time through those. Grab a very quick drink. Couple of slow, deep breaths here. Get some oxygen in. We're going to go in about 10 seconds with our final round of step-ups. All right, let's do it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. If it's feeling hard, that's a good thing. As long as your body feels good, it's okay for those reps to be challenging. It's okay for them to move a little slower as you get later into the set. Good work, good work. You are more than halfway here. Just one and then one more. Drive that top foot through your surface hard. Five seconds, get one or two more. Stick with it. Done. All right, we are coming down for our last round of push-ups. In 3, 2, 1, go. Nice work, nice work, nice pace there, Newton. Keep that up. Pull those shoulders down away from the ears. Pull the elbows back towards your sides a little bit. You got it, you got it. 10 more seconds, 2 or 3 more. 5 in Newton's case. Keep going, and done. Good job. No more push-ups today, I think. Yeah, no more push-ups. Okay, one arm row with a pause, 30 seconds. Newton was gonna skip that one. We are going in, first side in 3, 2, 1, go. There's no more push-ups, but there is lots of other fun stuff coming at you. Good job, good job. Remember that solid pause at the top. As you're holding that pause, really think about driving your shoulder back towards your back pocket, your elbow towards your back pocket. Done. All right, other side. In 3, 2, 1, go. Good work, good work. Last couple reps here. Give it lots of effort. And done. All right, last round of bicycle abs. Let's finish up part 1. 20 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go. Great job, great job. Just back and forth, breathing as you do that. Concentrating on pushing that opposite leg out as far as you can. 5 seconds. Done. All right, great job. Part 1 down. Part 2. 4 exercises again. We are going to start with either squat jumps or speed squats. So if you're gonna jump, you're gonna come down into a squat, jump, and land in the next squat. If you do not want to jump, you're just going to do speed squats instead. So essentially just want you to do body weight squats as fast as you can. We're just going to go for 20 seconds on that one. Then we're going to go into a shoulder press. So if you have one weight, you can hold it at the two ends. If you have two weights, you can hold one in each hand. We're going to start in front of our shoulders, and then we're going to push up overhead and then control it back down to the front of the shoulders. As we do this, really want to keep the core engaged, keep the ribs tucked, everything nice and stacked and strong. If you don't have a weight, you can do this with a towel. You're just going to pull apart hard on that towel, and then from there do the same thing. The harder you can pull on the towel, the more challenge you will get out of this. Then we're going to come into a feet elevated, if you can, bridge march. So this might be the same surface that you had for your step ups. You're going to lie with your shoulders on the floor. You're going to put the backs of your heels up on top of that surface. Very important that it's the back of the heels and not the bottom of the heel that is pushing down. We're going to come up into a bridge. Now, I do want to encourage you to try to keep your legs as straight as you can here. Keep a soft bend in the knees, but the farther out away from that surface you are, the more challenge you'll get out of this. And so from here, we're just going to gently march one leg up and then back down, always keeping the core engaged, always keeping the glutes engaged. But what you're going to feel here, the straighter your legs are, the more work your hamstrings are going to do. So that's the back of your thighs. If you need to scale this back a little bit, you can just shimmy yourself in a little closer so that your legs are bent a little bit more. That's going to allow your glutes to help out a bit more. Then we're going to finish up with some sit-ups. So a couple of options here. You can, if you have something that you can anchor your feet under, feel free to do that. If you have a weight, you can grab it kind of with your feet by the two ends, and that will help anchor you down. Or you can just go with nothing between your feet. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just going to be a little bit more challenging variation. But what we're going to do is hands gently behind the ears. We're going to squeeze the core and try to pick ourselves up nice and tall, and then nice and slow back down to the floor. And we're going to do all those 4 times. So let's get ready for squat jumps or speed squats, your choice. We're just going for 20 seconds here. In 3, 2, 1, go. If you are jumping, I want you to jump as high and as fast as you can. Make sure that you are landing softly into the next squat. Don't just kind of land hard with straight legs. If you are doing those speed squats, I want you to think about going as fast and as deep as you can. Done. All right, we're going into that shoulder press. So with your dumbbell or with your towel, starting up in front of your chest, and we are going in 3, 2, 1, go. Again, if you have 2 weights, feel free to hold a weight in each hand. Think about getting a little bit of power as you push up, control as you come back down. And as you come back down, I want you to squeeze your shoulders down and back. So almost imagine that you're pulling that weight back to you. You're not going to encounter any resistance, of course, but just think about a pulling motion as you come back down. 5 seconds. Done. All right, so we're going into that feet elevated bridge march next. We're doing this one for 40 seconds. So remember, the straighter your legs are, the more work you're going to put on your hamstrings here, which is a good thing. We are going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. And again, if you want to scale this a little bit, if you come in a little closer to your surface there, your glutes will be able to assist a little more, so it'll feel a little bit easier. Try to really focus on keeping the very back of your foot, the back of your heel into that surface, as opposed to pushing the bottom of your foot down. Again, that will give you a little more load onto the hamstrings. Just a nice medium pace here, controlled, keeping that core engaged. Try to keep our hips as steady as we can. Done. All right, into those sit-ups. So you can stay down on the floor. We're going sit-ups for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go. So again, feel free to anchor your feet down any way you would like, or just keep them out freely and give yourself a little extra challenge. If you want even more challenge, you can kick those legs straight out in front of you on the floor. You can also hold some weight in your hands as you do these sit-ups. We've got 5 seconds, lots of options. Done. All right, 1 down, 3 more times. Quick little rest here. Then we're going back to those squat jumps or speed squats. I'll give you about 10 seconds. All right, here we go. 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, big high jumps or fast, deep speed squats. And by fast, I just mean as fast as you can. That's gonna be a little bit different for everybody. As long as you feel challenged, that's the important thing. Almost there. Done. All right, grab your weight or your towel. We're going into that shoulder press. 30 seconds. Couple deep breaths. And 3, 2, 1, go. Big hard push up, control back down. Keeping the core engaged. Everything, all of your joints are nice and stacked. So the common mistake here is that we start to kind of like flare the ribs out and shoot the hips forward as we press overhead. So we want to make sure that's not happening. Think about keeping your ribs tucked down, your hips under your shoulders. Done. All right, that feet elevated bridge march for 40 seconds. We are going in 3, 2, 1, go. If you are a runner at all, this is a great exercise to keep your hamstrings strong and to keep your knees nice and healthy. Again, here, really focus on trying to keep those hips and core as steady as possible as you march. Try not to let them rock around too much. Good job, good job. Couple more seconds, couple more marches. And done. All right, we're going right into those sit-ups. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1, go. And if this is more of just a crunch for you, that's perfectly okay as well. Just want to get those abs working. If you've got your feet anchored down, you might also be feeling a lot of hip flexor action here, so that sometimes feels like it's running down the front of your legs, so that's not a bad thing. Done. All right, 2 more times. Catch your breath, grab a drink. Think about slowing your breathing down. We're gonna go in about 10 seconds with those squat jumps or speed squats. All right, here we go. Everything you got. 3, 2, 1, go. Great job, great job. Big jumps, fast squats, deep squats. Get some power in those legs. A few more seconds here. You got it, keep going. Done. All right, into our shoulder press. Slow deep breaths as you're grabbing that weight. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. 30 seconds here. Looking good, looking good. Ten more seconds. Everybody who I can see it is doing fabulous here. And done. I'm sure that those who I can't see are also doing fabulous. I have a lot of faith. Okay, feet elevated bridge march for 40 seconds. We are going in 3, 2, 1, go. Again, just make sure that you are challenged with how far out your feet are, how straight your legs are. Remember, the straighter they are, the harder this will be. Just find the spot that feels good but feels challenging to you. Keeping that core engaged, keeping our hips steady. A few more seconds, you're almost there. Done. All right, and into those sit-ups for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go. Good job, great job. Again, lots of options here. You can have your feet anchored under something. You can have your feet around your weight. You can have your legs straight out in front of you. You could be doing crunches. You could be doing sit-ups. 5 more seconds. Hang in there. Done. All right, we're going to do one more time through that. Just a very quick 10-second rest, and then get ready for those squat jumps or speed squats. Last round of this. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Last time you're doing it, make it count. Lots of effort. Don't worry about what's in front of you. Just worry about this 20 seconds right here. Couple more. Done. All right, shoulder press. Deep breaths here, deep breaths. You came here to work hard. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Just one push at a time. If you want to make this more challenging, if you don't have more weight to add, you can go a little bit quicker through your reps. Again, just make sure that you are in control of your body. Remember to think about that pulling action as you lower the weight back down. Imagine that you are pulling it back to you. Done. All right, bridge march. Last round. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, try to keep it so it's the back of your heels going down into that surface as opposed to the bottom of your foot. Although it's okay if it is the bottom of your foot, if that back of the heel is uncomfortable to you. You are halfway. Feel those hamstrings, feel the knees, feel the glutes. Keep that core tucked. Make sure you're not arching your back up. Almost there, almost there. Done. All right, last round of sit-ups for 30 seconds. We are going in 3, 2, 1, go. Great job, great job. Control it back down, but again here, if you want to make this more challenging, you can hold on to some weight, but you can also just go a little faster through your reps. Again, just stay in control of your body. Few more seconds. Done. All right, we are going to do a very quick finisher. 2 exercises back and forth. We're going to do 20 seconds of each, 3 rounds with no rest. So if you need rest, you're just going to stop and take it when you need it. It's going to be very fast, 2 minutes. We're going to start with skater hops. So you're going to be kind of hopping side to side on one foot. Hop as wide as you can, but while still staying in control. If you don't want to jump today, you can just take nice big steps back and forth as opposed to actually jumping. Then we're going to go down for some plank ups. So you're going to start on your hands. You're going to lower yourself down to your elbows, and then you're going to push back up to your hands. Try to switch the leading arm each time. So if you go down on the left, up with the left, the next time go down with the right, up with the right. If you don't want to do the plank ups, if those are getting a little too hard on the shoulders, you can also just hold a plank, all right? So 20 seconds of each, back and forth 3 times, no rest. Again, if you need rest, take it as needed. We are starting with the skater hops in 3, 2, 1, go. So hop fast, hop far. Again, if you don't want to be jumping here, you're just going to take nice, big, wide steps. Good job, good job. 5 more seconds. Keep going, keep going. Done. All right, down for those plank ups in 3, 2, 1, go. Again, you can be holding a plank here instead if needed. If you need to take a few seconds and catch your breath and then jump back in, do so. This one's lots of core, but also lots of shoulders. Done. All right, back up for those skater hops as quick as you can. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Jump far, jump fast. Vivian would be going faster if she was here. Just saying. Looking good, looking good. Keep it up. Done. All right, back down for plank ups in 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure you're breathing here. Deep breaths. Remember to try to switch the leading arm each time if you can. If you're just losing all concentration, that's okay. Just get through it. 5 seconds. Done. Okay, one more time. Up for those skater hops. Last round. 3, 2, 1, go. Everything you got here. Everything you got. Good work, good work. Keep that pace up. You've got 10 seconds. Faster if you can. Good job, good job. 3, 2, 1, done. All right, down for plank ups. Last 20 seconds today. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Stay strong here, stay strong. Give this as much effort as you gave that first round when you started. Up and then back down, up and then back down. Couple more times here. Stick with it, stick with it. Done. All right. Amazing job, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. I hope that you all had a fabulous time. I know I did. I also know that I just sat here in a chair and talked at you while you did all the hard part, but thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see you all again next weekend, and enjoy your week. Stay warm.